Hey Taurus, I hope you are all doing well. It's going to be a general reading for Taurus placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, of course, if that applies. Remember, not everything is going to resonate with everyone, so don't get hung up on anything that doesn't. You've got the Sun coming out as your very first card. Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to admit, Taurus, that I had just previously did a reading for you, and I had to stop it abruptly. So I'm starting over. But both of these cards were very prominent and actually in a different deck, which is a little bit significant as well in your last reading. You had the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. And so it's like something is changing in your life right now. And, you know, of course, I'm going to pull some more cards here, but it was very much a feeling of like, things had been really great in some situation for a while. There's something happening now that feels really painful and really hard. And it's, you know, it's a karmic situation. It's a fated situation. It's something that has to change. It's an ending to something, but there's a lot of happiness on the horizon here on the other side of this, you know, this wheel turning. Yeah, Ten of Wands, Two of Cups. You had Two of Cups in the last reading here too. A burden being lifted from something, Taurus. You know, in this situation, could be somebody feeling like they were doing everything by themselves, carrying the weight of something by themselves, carrying the burden of a situation for a long time here. You get the Lovers. There's somebody coming in to help carry this burden for you. Yeah. Ace of Swords, the Fool, Judgment, and the Empress. There's a significant time on the horizon for you here, Taurus. There's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of ability to discern and to judge things appropriately. And there's a feeling of being able to embrace your full potential. Embrace fully who you are. Become the best that you can be here. And it can have to do with a partnership. You have the Two of Cups and the Lovers in this spread so far. Something that's been burdening you, either about relationships in general or a relationship in particular. You're about to find a lot of clarity on it. Some of you are about to find freedom for something that's been holding you down for a while. For those of you, you know, on a domestic front, it's like somebody may have been carrying the weight, you know, with household things or, you know, responsibilities, things like that for a long time. Somebody here is about to find freedom from that. If you have children, they're safe. They're being watched over. If you're questioning, some of you questioning, you know, whether you can be a single parent or carry on as a single parent, if that's what's going on here, you can. Some of you are definitely moving into a new era of being single. But it's going to be less of a burden than when you were dealing with someone else in the past here. Okay, let me clarify some more of this past energy. Yeah, Knight of Swords. It's like something happened impulsively, Taurus. In the last deck or the last spread I pulled, I apologize, I can't speak. It was something with like really good intentions. Something where somebody was trying hard. They were working towards something. They were giving towards something. They were being helpful. And it was this pure approach to this long-term happiness and fulfillment, you know, but it was like there was something unknown about it. And here with this Knight of Swords, it's almost like there was a reckless, an impulsive sort of direction taken towards something that seemed like it was this long-term happiness. And it's like now realizing that it's a fated situation, it's a karmic situation, it's put a lot of burden on somebody here. It's like there's an energy here of somebody who's going to like go after whatever makes them happy regardless of the consequences. And so it's not this feeling of like, oh, well, I'm determined to be happy, so I'm going to make the best of things. It's not that kind of energy. It's an energy of like, I don't care who is hurt along the way, as long as I'm going after what's going to make me happy. I have a Magician here and the Devil. Being tricked into something, feeling manipulated, feeling, for somebody here, feeling rushed into something, feeling lied to, feeling trampled over, feeling like somebody ran full speed ahead into an illusion, into something that looked happy, but something that looked innocent, but it wasn't. Like a person who's like really happy-go-lucky, and they're, they seem so innocent and they seem so full of joy and they seem so, childlike or something. But the reality is that under the surface, they're just really reckless and impulsive and even kind of cruel here. Definitely not what they seem. Definitely somebody who's way more manipulative, and cunning is a word that's coming to mind here. And for a lot of you, this could have been in the distant past. This may have been something that you worked through a long time ago here. And for some of you, this is a cycle that's happening now, that you're coming out of. Somebody's not interested in being in a relationship anymore. It's too hard. It's too stressful. It's too one-sided. Somebody's happiness is, it's toxic. It's reckless. Yeah. You have the Eight of Cups here. So in traditional, tarot interpretation, this is walking away from something. And here, this is like, this card is more representative of not letting other people drag you down, of not letting the already depressed drag you down into their depression. Not being drowned by somebody else here. It's like, this is your Wheel of Fortune. You have this lady looking, I'm sorry about the glare, looking over this pool, into all these heads bobbing in the water here. And then in our Eight of Cups, it's like she's fallen in. These people have dragged her down. It's like, if you know you need to walk away from something to make a change, you are being, that's your validation for that. Like, it will take you down. The situation will continue to take you down if you keep just staring at it instead of doing something about it. Yeah, Seven of Swords. It's like, no matter how much somebody tries to ignore something here, or tries to be happy in a situation, they can't. They can't ignore the facts that somebody here is dishonest. Somebody here is, like I said, it's this reckless, impulsive kind of personality that's like, maybe they come across as like not meaning any harm or happy-go-lucky, and maybe this person is entertaining, and maybe they're, maybe their indulgences or their toxicities or whatever, maybe it's amusing. Maybe it's like this not in your face kind of harm. But the reality is that this person doesn't care. They don't care about who they hurt or what they take, or they're not going to save anybody else here. They're going to let them, flounder. There's nothing good about this person here, Taurus. Yeah, you have the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Again, it's a fated situation. If this is something that's happened or something that is happening, you have to have faith that this is your destiny. And for some of you, you have the faith that your destiny is not to be forever burdened and forever carrying the weight of this situation, of this Two of Cups. It's not your destiny to do that. Some of you need to find some hope and healing in something here. Find your true path, because it's not It's not whatever path you were led down, that you were rushed into or pushed impulsively into or you followed someone into here because they were tricky and manipulative and put on a good show and put on a good act. But you're really dancing with the devil here. Sorry, and I've actually been reading this as the devil card, and it's not even, it's a tower. It's a tower. Something was revealed in the past. A box was open, a can of worms was open, something was opened here about this person and about how they really are. And it's a tower. This person's chaotic. They create chaos and disaster wherever they go. They're not happy like they appear to be. But anyway, this is a karmic situation. It's a karmic cycle, and you have the choice now to continue to entertain this. This person may have, some kind of, I don't know, emotional disorder or something like that, where perhaps they go through depression sometimes, and then perhaps they're, back up to their old tricks. I don't know if that means anything for somebody here. Wait, the goal here is to find some healing and to find some hope. Not give up on love, or not give up on a Two of Cups, and maybe not give up on this person perhaps, but because you do have a counterpart here, there is going to be some clarity in this arrangement here. There's going to be some freedom. There's going to be a resurrection of something, a rebirth, an awakening. And some of you are going to come out of this feeling stronger and more in alignment with yourself than you have in a long time. And this could be a new person here. With this Ace of Swords, that gives me the vibe that it's new. But I also just get that this is clarity in a situation here. That maybe this person wasn't your person, but there is someone else out there for you. But what you need to learn is good judgment in this. And I feel like Taurus does have good judgment. So I'm not saying that you don't now, but you're going to have an even better understanding of what you're looking for and how you want to feel in a situation here. For some of you, this is somebody may have impulsively walked away from someone in the past, may have recklessly destroyed their own happiness to go after something that, turned out to be a disaster for them. Yeah, somebody could have gone broke with this Five of Pentacles doing something like that. Rushing into something that, it's like being conned here. It's like being conned and finding yourself in the middle of a disaster and being destitute afterwards. This cycle might be really painful. It's like someone may be feeling like it's too overwhelming, it's too depressing right now, and wanting to make some bad decisions because of that, wanting a quick and easy way out. And that's not meant to be. Somebody has to carry the responsibility for the choices that they've made here. They need to deal with that head on. They need to carry that responsibility and know that there's hope and healing possible if they can reconcile, their part in things. Somebody doesn't want to go through this cycle that they're going through. They would like a quick and easy way out. Yeah, you have Seven of Pentacles here. Not knowing if this is worth the time, not knowing if this is worth the investment, not knowing if the benefits are going to be able to reap the benefits. And somebody just wants to flee. Somebody here has an energy of, like I said, reckless, impulsive, free-spirited, but in a toxic way, in a manipulative way, in a way that doesn't care about other people, that doesn't care if they hurt other people here. Okay, let's get a couple more cards for you, Taurus. The future energy looks great, though. Yeah, over here you've got a Two of Swords and a Ten of Swords. This was your Ten of Swords was your central theme in the first reading, first set of cards that I pulled. Different deck, like I said. There's an ending happening now. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Something is coming to a close, and understanding that this is part of your fate, this is part of karma, this is part of a lesson, this is part of a cycle that has to go on here. You have this enormous opportunity in the future, Taurus, and I don't think that's a surprise for you. Like, I think you guys are not like, you're not unwilling to deal with this. You're not unwilling to do the right thing. You're not unwilling to make the right moves here. But there's something holding somebody back here. And whether it's because of this person, or whether it's because it's not dealing with things that need to be dealt with, or whether it's just at the moment a lack of hope in something, a lack of belief, not wanting to take in outside information, not wanting to be receptive to things that are being presented to be helpful here. Trying to keep control of something that somebody no longer has control of. It's going to come to an end anyway. It's like slay or be slain in this situation here. Somebody is doing it all on their own. Somebody is trying to carry the burden here. I don't get like martyr in any of these cards, but it's almost like that. It's like someone's willing to suffer for this person or sacrifice for this person, to do whatever it's going to take to make this person happy. But it's like questioning whether that's worth it anymore, whether they're going to get a return on any of that, because this person is impulsive and reckless. And somebody's knocked off balance. Somebody can't get a grip here, trying to keep control of something. It's coming to an end anyway. There's hope and healing here. There's possibility for the future if control can be let go of. If somebody can just rip the Band-Aid off. Stop trying to carry the burden and hope that things are going to get better here. Clarity will be had. Victory will be had here. Freedom will be had here. A brand new beginning. So much opportunity for a brand new beginning. I love this Judgment card in this deck, and I love it with these cards here, and I love it with this Empress. It's like if someone's been holding you back here, Taurus, holding back your finances, holding back your emotional health, holding back, your ability to, be productive in what you want to be productive in, instead of just carrying the weight of all of these things, that's all going to come to an end. This is a beautiful energy over here. And like I said, for some of you, if you have children, if this is a situation with a, child's parent, it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. The burdens will be over. You can make it on your own if you need to. Somebody's children are safe here. Somebody's children are protected and safe. You're going to know a freedom that you didn't know was possible. You're going to have truth and clarity that you didn't know was possible here. And for some of you, there's somebody in the future that's a true match. It's a true love for you. Or you're going to have a new perspective and some of you are going to have a new perspective on relationships and love, where you don't want to be involved in one. You just want to be single. You want to be free. You want to be able to make your own decisions, have your own truth. Some of you want that, and that's what's possible here. But you've got to break out of whatever this is. Recognize it for what it is. Recognize the karmic situation for what it is. It's not going to get better. It's going to go in a cycle of, it's like, I don't want to use manic depression, so I'm not a psychologist. I'm just using it as a term loosely. It's like if there's a cycle of that, right? Somebody's depressed and then they're like, get up and go. Let's do all this crazy stuff. It's like recognizing that that's going nowhere, that there is no reward to be reaped from that kind of situation, that this person is destitute and broke because of their own actions, because of their own recklessness, their own impulsivity, their own manipulations. However innocent it seems, they bring chaos wherever they go, no matter how much fun or how happy they seem to be when you're around them. Somebody's carrying too much burden here. Have some faith. Do some healing work. Healing for some of you is definitely healing around relationships, letting go of control of something for someone, putting an end to things that need to be put an end to. Slay this dragon, slay this person that is that's just out for themselves, because you got all of this awesome stuff that's possible in the future here, Taurus. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys again soon. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Love to hear your guys' what's going on with you. You know, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.